everybody on the MAGA side was going to be labeled a Nazi, and he was going to be the modern day Hitler.
I haven't done that. I haven't done that, right?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the left in general.
Talk to me. Don't talk about the left in general. Talk to me.
I am talking to you.
No, you're not. You keep attributing shit to me that the left in general said.
Well, you won't even let me get 2 sentences in.
Because you're not talking to me. You're pedestaling. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Rinyald. And if you disagree with anything in the video, make sure you join the Discord and we can have a chat sometime.
Hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess my concern is, how do we get away from all this hyperbolic, polarizing language using words like tyrant and Nazi and Hitler? Like,
I don't think I ever called him Nazi or a Hitler.
No, not you, but the left in general has gotten so polarizing and so manic almost that it's getting to the point where it's like, it's sickening watching people celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk. Like, I mean, there's more outpouring for him in the UK than there was when Princess Diana died. And I remember when she died, everyone was in tears.
Sure. The reason is, like, I agree. Like, a lot of the response that I've seen to Charlie Kirk from the left was despicable. But also, all of the response that I saw from the right is concern trolling. Because if you actually cared about political violence, you wouldn't have voted for Donald Trump. If you really have a question about why the left is so frantic and so inflamed, it's because Donald Trump keeps stoking the flames of political violence.
It's a two-way street. I mean, the man started as a bit. I mean, I will tell you right now, I absolutely voted for him. Is he a liar? Absolutely. Is he probably
he inflames violence. He purposefully inflames violence. That's what I'm saying.
The left does too, though. The left does too. We've all seen the videos of
you voted for one person. I don't know what you're using the left as a conglomerate to compare against elected Republican officials. So I agree that there's some crazy people on Twitter that say some crazy shit that align with the left. I agree. The difference is that you'll find no names on Twitter, and we'll find elected Republican politicians that are inflaming violence. That, like, there's nothing that you could name to me that is nearly as inflaming as saying that horrible crooked Joe Biden had the blood of countless innocent victims on his hands. There's nothing that you could find me that's more inflaming than him saying that Nancy Pelosi should have had bigger walls to prevent her husband from being attacked with a hammer, and saying that the left is a swarm of locusts. There's nothing that you will find me that is as inflammatory from the left, like saying that Hillary Clinton wants to abolish the Second Amendment, and maybe the Second Amendment people can do something about it.
Absolutely, there is. The whole purpose of the Second Amendment is for when the government comes to take your guns, you can stand on your own
and you're supporting it, and you're literally supporting it by saying that. Like, this is inflammatory.
Absolutely.
This is why the left doesn't calm down. This is why the left doesn't calm down, is because I will point to the person that you voted for inflaming rhetoric, and the only person that you can point to compare it to is randos on Twitter. That's why you vote for the inflaming political violence. You don't give a fuck about political violence. That's the problem.
This basically goes, the moment somebody can actually debate you, you just talk over them. You don't let them say anything. They started
I just want an example.
And I called this before the election was even over. That before the election was over, everybody on the MAGA side was going to be labeled a Nazi, and he was going to be the modern day Hitler.
I haven't done that, right?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the left in general.
Don't talk about the left in general. Talk to me.
I am talking to you.
No, you're not. You keep attributing shit to me that the left in general said.
Well, you won't even let me get 2 sentences in.
Because you're not talking to me. You're pedestaling. By the way, I asked you a question.
You're not talking to me either. You're just like, you voted for a tyrant.
I literally didn't even say tyrant in this conversation.
You cannot find an example of someone saying anything on the left that is worse than the things you listed off that the right has said. And the moment I say that, you interrupt and said, I never said that. But we were talking about both parties in general and the rhetoric.
No, not both parties in general.
That's exactly what we were talking about. You blamed it all on the right. You wouldn't even entertain anything from the left.
I'm saying that the right voted for Donald Trump, and Donald Trump inflames this rhetoric. So
what do you think happens when the housing price goes up to 125,000 and you have
your elected Americans? You say your opponent should get shot? Is that what happens?
Nobody on the right is saying anybody should get shot.
Maybe the Second Amendment people can do something about it. What do you think that signals? about Hillary Clinton.
What about Hillary Clinton? She's been out of politics for a decade.
Although maybe the Second Amendment people, I don't know, there is. Like, he was literally saying that Hillary wants to abolish the Second Amendment, and maybe the Second Amendment people can do something about it. Was that because of the housing crisis?
I mean, yeah. Is that inciting violence, or is that saying go to the polls and vote? Wait,
do you think
is that saying go to the polls and vote for what you care about, or is that saying inciting violence? You can call it inciting violence, but those aren't the words he used.
Can the Second Amendment
go out and shoot people so they don't take your guns?
Are the Second Amendment people the only people that can vote?
No, everyone can vote, and everybody
can you
should
vote against appointments of judges?
You vote for your elected president, and he's the one that appoints the judges.
Okay, so if he's talking about Hillary Clinton picking judges, and then he says there's nothing you can do, folks, although the Second Amendment people, maybe there is, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think he's saying vote against the judges being picked?
Why can't he be talking about the NRA and all the power that comes from the NRA and the lobbying efforts?
Because you can't lobby against a fucking judge. The judge is appointed or he's not appointed.
No, you lobby during the presidential election. That's when you lobby.
He's talking about afterwards. He's saying, and if she picks the judges, nothing you can do, folks. Although maybe the Second Amendment people, again, I don't know,
we're talking about an election from a decade ago. Again.
Yeah. And you voted for the person that said it.
Twice. 3 times,
yeah, it's
actually.
Disgusting. So I don't know why you're concern trolling me about. I don't know why you're concern trolling me. I don't know why you're concern trolling me about inflaming political violence when you voted for the person who literally tried to fucking steal the last election.
No, he won the last election.
No, he didn't. Can you find me anybody who found that he won the last election?
Or are you talking about the election before that in 2020?
2020,
because there's all kinds of stuff that's going on with that. Judges wouldn't look at the evidence. He didn't lose.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Having your case thrown out for lack of standing. Wait,
lack of standing means the judges just don't want to look at it. They're not.
No, it means you don't have standing to bring a case. Obviously, you need standing to bring a case. If you get your case dismissed because you don't have standing, that means it was a dog shit case.
Listen, man, we saw the videos of ballots getting thrown out. We saw.
Yeah, I know you live in another reality, and I don't know how to fucking chip through the density of your skull in order to actually get to your brain. Okay,
exactly.
I don't understand. 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 I don't understand how I just named you like 5 fucking quotes of Donald Trump specifically inflaming rhetoric, like using inflaming political rhetoric.
Okay.
I ask you for an example of any other Democratic elected official saying anything comparable. You have yet to provide it. Wait, hold on. Okay, if I cut you off, wait, hold on. If I cut you off, can you name a comparable example from any Democrat elected official?
Absolutely, Nancy Pelosi, Raskin. You got
no, those are names. Those are names.
These are all people. These are all people that you have. There are multiple videos.
Could you give me a quote? Give me a quote. Give me a quote.
There are multiple. I don't need to give you a direct quote because
yes, you do. You literally do need to give me a direct quote because I just gave you direct quotes.
Once again, the moment I try giving you the
this dude is a word that I can't say on TikTok. Holy fuck. Okay. Simon Leith says, I can prove it or provide it. Join the Discord, buddy. You can't debate, you interrupt. Yeah, I was asking you for quotes. You said you didn't have any, so there's no reason for you to be up here, buddy. Okay, come back up. Wait, did you find a quote? Did you find a quote?
You haven't seen the videos of the legacy
media? Did you find
media?
A quote?
You haven't seen the video of every legacy media using the exact same inflammatory rhetoric?
Find me a quote.
Hitler, Nazis, tyrant.
That's not a quote. I don't. All right. Maybe I should add, if you support him, you're stupid or a liar or don't know what a quote is. I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening.